Welcome back to this third volume of Let's Get Deeper. Oh my fucking god.
What? That wasn't my cue?
No.
Well, excuse me.
Wow. I have to do this again. Far out. Hello and welcome back to this volume of Let's Get Deeper. If this is the first time you're listening to us, this is basically a one-on-one sort of interviewee-esque podcast, much like Great Mates. Just we talk more about ourselves rather than pop culture, for the most part. I'm Josh, and I have got Brandon with me.
When's my cue?
I feel like you missed it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I didn't really... I don't know. I feel like that's up to interpretation. Do you know what's funny about this, Josh? You're going to have to put the first intro in now, too.
Oh, God.
Because otherwise that joke doesn't work.
Maybe, what if I don't? Then it's fine. Fuck continuity. What even is continuity? Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is basically like a recap of 2019 and seeing how everyone's sort of traveled this year. So, yeah, Brandon, last time we did this one-on-one thing, you were, I believe, getting ready to go on exchange?
Likely.
I believe so, because I think I re-listened to that episode not too long ago, and yeah, it was basically you getting ready to go on exchange. So that happened this year, right?
That did happen this year, right?
How was exchange? I guess for people that don't know that you did, how was exchange?
Exchange was... I've just realised that I made a bunch of, like, background noise trying to adjust my microphone, and I still didn't adjust it, so all I did was make some noise. Exchange was a really fucking good time. Like, I don't know, if anyone asked me what I did, I probably couldn't point out, like, any one thing that made it so good, but it was just a really good time. I think it was really nice to be away from home for 6 months. The visa that I had to study there for 6 months meant that I couldn't work, and being unable to legally work really relieved the pressure to work. So it was nice to sort of have 6 months where I could sort of just chill and do fuck all and not worry about work or having to work or making money or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I guess this is a question I don't think I asked beforehand.
Yeah.
I believe we mentioned it on the main show, so I hope it's okay.
I don't think we've ever talked on the main show.
No. This is, when I mention, like, it's me and Brandon, what I really mean is that I'm talking to myself. So it's just one long stream of consciousness monologue.
For anyone listening at home, I worked all day today, so I might be a bit delirious.
Just a little bit. And
shut up, I had to wake up at 6:30 for work.
Oh my god. For those of you who are also listening to this, the original plan was yesterday, and then this bitch forgot that he had a Christmas event to go to.
Well, I'm just confused because I don't know why I would have told you that I could do Wednesday.
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense to me.
I was so sure. I even had to go back to calendar, just like, I'm pretty sure
it's
Brandon
definitely
said
there.
Wednesday.
And, like, it makes sense because I definitely didn't say tonight initially because you had recording. You had a recording. I don't know when this is going up.
Oh, Brandon, what did you do?
Wow. You can bleep
Fucking spoilers. Well, we'll see.
What if I just say
Depending-
his name multiple times over the podcast, so then you're either gonna have to bleep them all out or leave it all in?
I mean, if you really want to. I'm not stopping you. At this point, I'm not gonna stop you. When I go back and edit this, maybe I will reconsider. And just put in a random sound, in the space of that name. But yeah, I guess, can we talk about Danny?
Sure.
Because I feel like it's kind of alluded to on the main show. So yeah, and I mean, yeah. So yeah, let's talk about Danny.
Sure.
So yeah, just go ahead. I won't stop you.
It's Danny.
Go on.
What?
For the listeners at home, introduce Danny to them.
So, if you didn't know, I went on exchange this year.
Oh,
Anyways. I went to England on exchange this year for the first half of the year. And, like, the first week that I'm there, I get a message, an app, from this guy. And, like, it's a pretty normal message. We're chatting for a bit. I'm at the pub on campus with some friends that I'd made that week. Some other Australians, because how else do you make
Australians
new
find
friends
each other.
than by nationality? We made plans for me to head over to his, because he wasn't working at the time and he was just at home. I finish up my drinks and start walking back, and he messages and he goes, "Hey, I'm feeling really tired. Do you mind if we go?" I'm like, "Cool, yep." And then I don't know, probably got on Grindr and had sex with someone else that night. So, the first week of the UK was good for me. But anyways, we ended up catching up, I think, later that week, because I feel like he would have messaged on, what day did I have Human Rights Human Dig? Could be a Tuesday, could be a Wednesday. I only went to one of those classes, so I really...
committed.
Yeah. And then, yeah, we met up either later that week or the week after. And, I don't know, we sort of, like, actually chilled. You know? You know when, like, instead of just a hookup being a hookup, you actually have a good conversation and enjoy each other's
What?
company.
Wait,
and
what?
say that
Wait,
you'll
that's a
talk
thing?
after, and then actually talk to each other after. And then
Wait, that's a thing?
do it again. I know, right? Amazing. And then we start catching up, like, probably, I think, once or twice a week for a bit. And then, I don't know, eventually it just turns into, like, 4 days a week. And then eventually it ends up being, like, 5-6 days a week. And that continued all the way, like, the entire time I was in the UK. So by, like, even mid-Feb, when was it? No. Definitely, certainly by the first week of March, because I remember he picked me up from the park and ride in his car. Adorable. So I remember certainly by then we're seeing each other at least 5 to 6 times a week, and that continued all the way until I left the UK halfway through June. So at least 3 months, probably closer to 3.5. We saw each other 6 days a week. And then I had to go back. Oh, I met his friend in London. Oh, I met a couple of his friends. I met one of his friends in London after he is, like, Danny's best friend, and they used to talk on the phone quite a lot. His friend now has a girlfriend, so I think that has slowed down. But I don't. Oh, what even was it? Oh no, Danny picked up the phone one time while he was with me to Will, and I remember saying hi to him or like talking to him for a bit, and he goes, "Oh, is that a minor Australian accent I hear?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, whatever."
Gotta rep that.
I think then a different night, me and Danny were walking around the river in Exeter, and Will goes to call Danny, and Danny doesn't pick up because we're walking. And he texts Danny something like, "Stop fucking that minor Australian and talk to me," or whatever. And I grab my own phone, get his number from Danny's phone, and text him, that's actually an Australian minor.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, so we've had a good relationship ever since. And then one time I had this trip to London planned with one of my friends from Canada. I don't know why I thought Canada. Because I say Canadian and it slips off my tongue.
Yes.
Rolls off my tongue. Fuck.
You're supposed to be the better one of the two of us.
My brain is not working. Shut up. I've been thinking all day today. Yeah, my friend can't make it. Like, what actually happened is that the airline that he booked flights with, shut down. Like a week before his flight.
Well.
So he couldn't make it. But I had put down basically a non-refundable booking for our accommodation. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'm going to go to London anyways. And then at this point, Danny was back at work, working 5 days a week. And from what I'm aware, he took like half the week off for mental health. So I was like, well, fuck it. If you're not going to be at work, then come to London because I have a free room. Your friend lives there. It makes sense. So Danny came up to London and we stayed in my hotel for a couple of nights, and then we hung out with his friend basically all day one day, and then Danny went to go have dinner with another friend while we were like doing casual drinks, but then me and his friend just continued drinking and talking, and then eventually got dinner, and then like just eventually went back to like his friend's place where Danny was meeting us again. Like Danny sent me a text that said, "Where are you?" And then I just sent a photo of his friend's face back to him. And he goes, "Oh, are you still with him?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "Where are you?" And then I just send a different photo of his face back to him. Yeah, I'm really helpful as a person. But anyways, so the last weekend that I'm in Exeter, Danny he was going up to visit his sister on the Wednesday for something. So he took off the Thursday and the Friday. So we basically were separated for like maybe 2 hours from Thursday to Sunday night. Like as a final weekend, we sort of saw more of the Devon area and I don't know, just chilled. We went bowling. Like, you know, those really cliche high school dates. We went bowling and like played all the games. Like we played pool and the dumb like arcade Mario Karts, which are nothing like real Mario Karts. So fucking money. Doesn't count that either. You know, air hockey. It was cute. Anyways, I had to go back to Australia. Turns out I live here.
What?
I know. What a shock. And I don't know, we cried a lot in my last week, and then...
Oh, I remember our group chat being like, I'm crying at the airport.
Wait, I didn't tell you guys that there was a woman that was crying much harder than me, like right in front of me.
Oh, you did.
And then we like definitely felt a bit of camaraderie. Except, you know, I didn't tell her that I wasn't dating this guy. I'm pretty sure it was her fiance, so I think she had a like definitely more of a valid reason to cry.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then, you know, I came back to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
It sort of worked out because when I came back, I really didn't have a job, and I didn't start uni for another like month and a half. So I could really bend my timetable around when was good to call him.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, we sort of set up sort of a steady schedule, and generally we'll talk on the phone 3 times a day if, like, I'm not working. And even then, if I'm working at the law firm, then, because I'm waking up so early, I'll call him when I wake up, because that'll be before he goes to bed. And then I'll call him when I'm done, because that's when he's on waking up. And then we'll get a call in at around 11 for his lunch break. And then if I don't have to wake up early the next morning, we'll also do it 2 a.m. because that's when he finishes work. So yeah. The TLDR is that we're not dating. But we did have a discussion maybe like a month after I got back. We both definitely said that we loved each other. And I'm not sure what his current feelings are at the moment. I don't think he listens to this. So I can sort of confidently say that he's coming down to Adelaide in February.
I've heard.
And it's sort of my plan to ask him to be my boyfriend.
Aww.
And like, I'm not sure how that's gonna go, so it definitely could go very poorly. So
Ooh,
yeah.
This is YA fuel. You do understand, right?
Right. Wow, I could be Tom.
What a mood.
Right. Isn't that what everyone wants to be?
Yeah. Oh, it's so sappy and it's so romantic. I love it. So yeah, I understand now what you meant in the East Sider Spoilers for Days episode, which, you know, for listeners, go listen to that, because it's honestly like a really fun conversation that we also did. Definitely not me talking in monologue to myself.
No, I definitely think
hour
it's
and a
just
half.
Josh talking back and forth to himself for 90 minutes. Because I definitely wasn't there at that recording.
You went, probably. Your mind probably was. Like, your body probably wasn't. But, that is very sappily romantic. And I don't know, you know, like, queer relationships always have a very interesting stereotype of hookup culture, especially for gays. And
Yeah.
this is very different.
I don't know.
To it.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, I can very confidently say we've had sex more than like... Wait. 6 times 7, 35 times...
What?
At least.
Did
Not
you
6
just
times...
do the wrong math?
God. 6 times 7...
42.
42. Times 3 at the least. 100... No.
Yes.
Yeah,
126.
Yeah. You know, we've had sex more than 100 times.
Who?
So it's not like...
So it's not like what?
Well, it's not like it didn't start off as a hookup.
But it evolved.
Oh, that's a bit strange to say that it started as a hooker. I don't know.
But it evolved, obviously.
Yeah.
Over
you
time.
know, we've shared like 763 photos over our messages.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
That
I'm a
is-
very visual person.
Oh, yeah. I can gather. Yeah. So in February, huh? This will be interesting.
Yep.
Oh, this is more of an incentive for me to go down. Damn
You
it.
should definitely come down in Feb. It's a good time. If you're here for the 7th, you can come to my birthday.
It's true. Your 21st. How does it feel turning 21?
Oh, I'm gonna be so old.
Oh, bitch. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, to be 21 again, actually. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah. Anything else that you did while you were on exchange? Apart from Danny?
I like traveled a bit. Didn't do much because I was like very preoccupied, clearly. Drank a lot, ate a lot. I went to my first Pride parade
Ooh!
in Exeter, which was a good day. I wore a like cute ass outfit too. Oh, God, living. What else? I don't know. Probably more. I ate Five Guys. Good burger chain. I had Wagamama. It's an alright Asian chain.
It's
Does the job
below average.
Does the job sometimes. What else did I do? I saw a Chinese food and fish and chip shop.
Was this in Exeter?
Yep.
I think I remember
It was about
seeing...
a 3-minute walk from my building.
I think I remember seeing like a snap
Yeah.
about it. That was that was looking at that was interesting. Such an interesting experience.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What else did I do? I wore many scarves and coats.
Winter.
I bought some nice, like, cool patterned shirts so I can be that gay. What else? Not much, really, hey.
No, not really.
God, and then I go like, wow, I spent so much money.
Oh my god. Obviously, you have no regrets going on exchange.
No, it was amazing. I recommend anyone who can to go. I understand it's like a very big privilege to be able to go.
Oh yeah.
Like, I do understand that, you know, I'm very much talking out of my arse when I'm like, oh, exchange is fine, everyone should go. But I think if you have the resources to be able to go and you have the capacity to go, then it's such a good experience. It's just like, it's really good. And exchange is pass fail. Doesn't count towards your GPA, so. Big tip there if they care about your GPA. Go on exchange.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Fewer
true.
chances to fuck your GPA up. Heck yeah. That's all anyone in law wants.
Yeah. No, definitely. Definitely. So yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess following through this year, you have also been more active on gay Twitter? Because that's
that's a thing.
that is a thing that has changed since last year.
Yeah, I think okay, so when I was in the UK, I studied this course called Art and Law, which, yes, is as fun as it sounds. It was fucking sick. My lecturer was amazing. She's the best. She quotes RuPaul's Drag Race. And, like, one of my seminars, we just painted a Bob Ross.
Oh,
Like, that was the
okay.
class. That was the class.
Bloody hell!
Like, that's it. That's what we did for the hour, Josh.
Damn.
And our final assignment, maybe I shouldn't say our final assignment. One of our assignments was to create a piece of appropriation art.
Ooh.
So art that appropriates another piece or something else.
Uh-huh.
And then also accompany it with a written piece about, you know, like the meaning and the whatever, like artist bullshit, whatever.
Yes.
So for my piece, I chose to do a take on the like famous Rosie the Riveter "We Can Do It" poster.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think I showed you this at one point, Josh.
I don't remember.
Where it was me. It was a self-portrait. It was just a photo of me doing like the same pose as Rosie the Riveter. And at the top, instead of "We Can Do It" in the speech bubble, I firstly altered the speech bubble and the background color to be grinder blue and orange. And the speech bubble said "No fats, no femmes, no Asians," except "No fats and no femmes" was... Well, no, "Fats and femmes" was pixelated, blurred out. So the only readable phrase was "No Asians."
Ooh.
And essentially, the entire meaning behind the piece is that it looked at the fact that Rosie the Riveter, or that poster in particular, was essentially appropriated for the feminist cause because the original poster wasn't a feminist message.
Mm-hmm.
And then it took that, and then it also looked into like desexualization and fetishization and demasculation of Asians in the media, of gay Asians in the gay community, and of even gay Asians in the gay Asian community.
Mm-hmm.
So I was playing around with a lot of that, and I did a lot of research on it, and I probably have my written piece somewhere that would be much more eloquent than what I can describe right now. But I guess one of the most pressing statistics that I found, and I don't remember the actual number, but it's that gay Asian men are the racial group that is most likely to have a white preference in a dating profile.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what this was. Like, I don't know what it was about this that made me want to start talking.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially what happened is that basically just something related to this popped up on my Twitter.
Yeah.
And I started chiming in. Because apparently I now have thoughts. So that's who I am now. I'm a...
You're that gay.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness
I'm an
me.
activist gay now, Josh. So,
Huh?
I'm an activist gay now, Josh. So
Ooh.
that's very much a joke.
Yes.
Not because being an activist gay is a joke, but because I'm very much not.
Brandon is very much not.
Like, I'm not a good enough, like, person or role model.
Brandon... Oh. But it is, I guess, for me, it's very interesting to see how that basically changed the way that you interact with people online, especially in the context of gay Twitter, because gay Twitter, as we...
I would also like to know that I basically never, ever engaged on Twitter before.
Yes. Brandon's
Like...
Twitter was very dead.
Very dead on Twitter. I basically contributed nothing. I still really don't. Like, I'll chime in every now and again, but, like, my Twitter's not a stream of consciousness by any means. But I've certainly felt more comfortable voicing my opinion in some topics. Some of which, like, I look back on and I wish I didn't, but...
At the time,
you know,
felt like you needed to.
Yeah.
That's fair. And looking back on it, how do you feel about it having changed in this way?
I like it. Wait, can I tell you really quickly? The name of my piece.
Yes.
Or actually, the name of an article that I read.
Okay.
And it was amazing because I love it so much. It was called "Being an Oriental, I Could Never Be Completely a Man. Gay Asian Men and the Intersection of Race, Gender, Sexuality, and Class."
Oh my god.
I know.
I need to find that article.
So good, right?
And use it somehow.
It's
it's a JSTOR. Praise Jesus for open access.
Yeah, the author has written quite a few. What was it name? The author has written quite a few articles on like gay Asians in the community. They're pretty. Like, I read quite a few of them for my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually just completely took that title for my piece. Not even a joke.
Oh god.
I think I credited it in my summative. I must have.
Good.
But yeah, it was pretty good. Like, I really enjoyed that assignment.
I'm
even
very
just the
envious.
Fact that, like, the Weekend Do It poster was like a corporate message to control the workforce,
Yes.
as opposed to any sort of liberation or female empowerment. And I like the fact that it's been appropriated for a much better message,
Yeah.
because I actually don't particularly see anything wrong with it. But I used the appropriation of that piece to talk about what did I it's so funny because I shortened the name of my piece just for the sake of obviously the critique, because it's word count assignment, to Oriental.
Ooh.
It's such a charged word. It was so strange to write. But yeah, this one line. Oriental not only acts to respond to the historical feminization and emasculation of gay Asian men and sexuality from the mainstream gay community, but also confront the hypocrisies within the gay Asian community itself.
Oh my god.
Right? Who am I?
Who
does this bitch think he is? A legend.
In what world?
Right? Who gave me permission?
Words to live by. Oh my god. Oh, that is so good. But yeah. I guess I think when we get to do my episode, and no, dear listener, we are not doing like a 3-hour stream of consciousness thing.
Dear Lord, no.
God,
I could not, for the life of me, keep up with that.
That'd be too much. But
yeah,
there's a lot of
turns
similar.
out too much does exist.
Yeah. We actually can attest to that. Yeah. Oh, I'm just thinking about like everything about that assessment is just like, oh, I'm so jealous that you were able to do that.
It's amazing, right?
Yes. Oh god. Yeah. I guess because this is hideously unstructured. Looking back on this year, are there pieces of media that really stood out to you?
This is such a hard question to answer because I binge watched a shit ton of television while I was in the UK because I went to like no classes. So I watched like 11 seasons of Drag Race in
Yeah,
like
I remember that.
a month.
Yeah, you. Oh my god.
I watched all of The Good Place that was out at the time. I watched all of Brooklyn Nine-Nine that was on Netflix at the time. I watched Umbrella Academy.
You also watched all of Kim's in that time.
That doesn't make sense.
Hmm?
What?
I think you did watch all of Kim's Convenience in that time.
That does not make sense, Josh. No.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm fairly sure you did.
It just doesn't seem right. That just seems incorrect. You know?
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, did anything stand out to you this year?
I don't know, media's a difficult one for me. It's never... I don't know, media is never like... There's a word I'm looking for, but I can't find it. It never resonates with me.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. Like, yes, I'll relate to, you know, themes and plot points and character arcs and scenarios that occur within media. But, I don't know. I haven't had a piece of media resonate with me really in a while. I've not... the last time I was even really excited by something that I watched, and this is so fucking controversial in our group, but I loved La La Land, and I don't give a shit what anyone else says. I'm not arguing this anymore. But like, I fell in love with that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I can really say the same thing about anything that I watched this year.
Okay.
Like, Umbrella Academy was cool, but it was also very depressing the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Did I remember? Did I tell you? Did I warn you not to watch Umbrella Academy if you're sad in any way, shape, or form?
I don't remember. I can't remember.
Yeah. Our group literally does not even talk about Kim's Convenience for any of the time that I'm in the UK. There is not a single reference to Kim's Convenience
Really?
in our group chat over the month. I mean, that seems wrong, right?
Yeah, that seems wrong. It seems as though Facebook has deliberately deleted messages referencing Kim's Convenience for some reason. Because that seems terrifyingly...
Oh, I did watch all of season 3 of Kim's.
Yeah, told you. You bitch.
Should have known that I didn't use apostrophes. That just... Should have known myself, really.
Oh my god. And I guess, yeah, we I don't know if we ever we did bring up the idea of doing like a La La Land face-off thing.
We've talked about it multiple times in the group.
We have.
And I now just think it's been too long. Like,
Yeah, no.
no one cares enough about La La Land to watch an argument between me and anyone about La La Land.
The moratorium has passed, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen. Sorry, not really sorry, but
Whatever, watch fucking, like, the recent fucking... Oh, what am I thinking of? Oh, no.
East Side.
Oh, no.
No?
It's Shakespeare.
Huh?
What was the... And when I say recent, I mean, like, 5 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
That's recent for a Shakespeare adaptation.
Is it?
Yeah. Like a movie Shakespeare adaptation.
Ah.
What was it? Macbeth.
Oh. That was a film adaptation, right?
Yes. I still hold that everyone should watch it.
Is it on Netflix?
No.
Oh. Well,
I literally
well
don't
then.
even know where you can watch it.
Well then.
I watched it in cinemas.
Oh. This rich bastard. Yeah. So, looking forward to next year. Next year's your last year, right?
Yeah.
Graduating.
This
My
has been a
God.
big year for me. In terms of, if I consider university as part of my career progression, then I can definitely shoehorn what I wanted to talk about into this conversation.
Yes.
This year has been a big year for my career progression.
It really has.
It has. I came back from the UK in July with no job because that's what happens when you work retail and you have to go away for 6 months. You say, "Hi, I can't work here anymore," and because you're gone for more than 3 months, they can't have you on once every 3 months to keep you on the books.
Yes.
And also, God, I hope my old manager doesn't see this, but I definitely did tell my manager very last minute that I was going to the UK.
Oh my God. Dick move, Brandon.
Look, I was a Christmas casual. So,
Okay.
and by the way, I went to that. I was at the Christmas party for that employment last night.
Yes.
Because I am working as a Christmas casual again this year, but for a different store. And my old manager was there. She moved to a different store. She manages a different store now. So I had her glowing reviews, and then my old co-workers were there, and I have their glowing reviews. And then I did a shift I did a handful of shifts at Marion, and their old 2IC gave me a glowing review, who is now no longer at Marion. They're at TDP. So that's 4 stores. And then, my current managers love me. They've already talked about keeping me on after my contract. So that's a 5 out of 5.
Oh, God bless. God
bless. I'm such a retail whore.
Yeah. Whore yourself out for retail.
Anyways, God, I got so sidetracked.
Okay.
Yeah, so I came back with no job, and essentially I was like, let's apply for everything, because I need a job. Can't have no money for the rest of the year, because I spend a lot.
Yes, you do.
And this year, I think it was the end of July when this happened, I scored my first job in legal related work on a casual basis. And then very recently, I actually just started the week that we're recording this, I got my first job in a law firm. So I'm a real law boy now, so don't any of you fuckers mess with me. I think at some point I'm gonna have to change my Twitter social media handle.
To what?
Something that doesn't include my last name.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is the beauty of I guess having established a brand already without my last name attached to anything.
Whatever, Josh.
It's called forward thinking.
I don't have this privilege. I was a baby when technology came out, Josh. Everyone used their full names.
But you fucking grew up with it.
Yeah. Everyone used
literally
their
in
full
your
names.
hands.
Because we were all so comfortable with it and none of us thought about our futures.
Oh, dear.
God.
Oh, lordy, lordy. But yeah. So you excited for graduating next year? 2020?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Cause that's scary as fuck, Josh.
You already... This is the thing, you already have a foot in the door.
Right, I'm employed for 3 months here.
And?
And I'm basically just hoping that I get extended for a bit so that I can at least work through university because, again, I'm spenny. But, like, this isn't really a guaranteed grad job, and just the prospect of getting a grad job is terrifying. And, like, next year is going to be grad applications all year.
Well, not... Yeah. Starting from
Yes,
January.
it'll be grad applications all year because they start in fucking, like, Feb.
Yes.
And don't you love me? And like I legit even have a table of every single APS department that has a grad program that was advertised. And then whether it has a specific legal stream or a stream which like encompasses, that is specialized, that encompasses a law degree, or whether just a general stream or none that include law. When their 2019 applications opened, if that was available, and when their 2019 applications closed. So I have a giant table of that.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna have to do fucking, like, law firm grad applications. I don't know when to do that. I've missed all the good clerk application days.
Oh my god.
this year. Left that too late. Turns out you can do that. So yeah, that's... Yeah. Yep. Yep. Isn't life great? Anyways. And then it's like, if I get an APS grad position, that requires me to move to Canberra for at least a year or two.
Yes.
When, like, ideally, if I was going to be moving anywhere, it wouldn't be fucking Canberra. But, like, I would... It's not that I want to stay in Adelaide. I don't really have any, like, desperate desire to stay in Adelaide.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it would be better if I moved to Sydney, because that would be fun. And, like, half of my cool relatives are there anyways. But my friend recently purchased a house.
What?
Which is going to be ready for him in November of next year. And he was like, yo, so November next year, did you want to move in? And I'm literally just like... Let me figure out what I'm doing after graduation, and I'll get back to you on that. So it's like, my life just isn't stress-free at the moment, Josh.
Fair enough.
And it's not going to be stress-free for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because as early as applications open for grad programs, you have, like, either online interviews and what are those questions that what are
the assessment stuff?
Yeah,
psychosocial
and
assessment. Fun time.
Then assessment centers and physical interviews, and then I think for most of them you don't get offers sent out until around like November.
Yes, that sounds about right.
So it's literally just going to be an entire year of stress. So good luck to anyone who knows me. God, could you imagine listening to this and thinking, "Wow, I want to be Brandon's friend"?
Wow.
Because I cannot imagine anyone thinking that after listening to this.
Oh dear. Yeah. Grad is always simultaneously like exciting, but also extremely terrifying.
Yeah.
For many reasons, but mostly job prospects as well. Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, I will, like, obviously I'll be glad to be done with uni. It's not like I'm sitting here like, oh no, I want to study for the rest of my life.
Oh, wow. Excuse me.
I said that, like, studying for the rest of your life was a negative thing, but I just don't think I could do it. Like, for a little bit, I really considered whether I wanted to go, like, the honours and then the PhD route.
Mm-hmm.
And just become a professor or something. But I really don't think I can do it.
You don't think so?
No.
Huh.
I'm, like, not interested in, like, I'm not interested in researching and academically writing about the law.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really don't give a shit about identifying areas where there's not enough academia in the law and writing about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can be that person.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so grad next year. And then I have to do a graduate diploma. Fuck.
Eh?
Then I have to do a graduate diploma.
Grad dip. Oh, as part of the... Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, GDOP.
Ooh. Yes. I was like, woo! What? Grad dip? Oh, yeah. Graduate diploma for legal practice.
Don't you love that?
Yes.
They, like, sneak that in there. They really don't tell you about it when you sign up for a law degree.
And then, surprise, bitches, you gotta do another semester.
Yeah.
Actually, no, not another semester. Another year's worth of study.
No, it's not even. It's like... You can finish a GDOP in, like, 2 or 3 months if you do it full time.
Mm-hmm.
Most, if you're working at, like, one of the big firms, or even, I guess, if you're working at any firm in a grad position, most of them will make you do, I think, it's called the College of Law grad dip, which is all online.
Ah.
So you have no contact hours. Generally, some of the firms will give you, like, flex days to
do
study.
that. Right, yeah.
Others will, like, give you other allowances for it or whatever. Yeah. I dislike that I'm thinking about this. Also, this is actually very relevant to next year of uni. Enrollment opened recently on the 9th to enroll into classes.
Yes.
And number one, stressful time because, like, fast typing wasn't actually a problem for me. I got every single course that I wanted. But the list of courses came out, like, maybe a week or 2 weeks before enrollment opened.
Yeah.
And I literally found myself for the first time ever looking forward to doing, like, an advanced elective.
Ooh.
I was like, ooh, selected issues in contract law. That sounds so interesting. I'm like, fuck, who have I become?
Who have you become?
Like, who the fuck?
Who is this? Who is this here?
Who decided that was who I was allowed to be? Anyways, I, like, genuinely think that I, like, hardcore fucked myself over with these electives that I've chosen.
You'll be fine.
Next year, first semester, I'm going to be doing IP law.
Ooh. IP law is
Right?
very interesting.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, DRA, dispute resolution ethics, which is a capstone, and you have to do it.
Uh-huh.
It's not that interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I've got an internship with the South Australian Employment Tribunal, and I'm doing that for course credit once a day one day a week during the semester for semester 1. So that's a subject. So then that's all I'm doing. I've got 2 classes and
the internship.
Because the capstone is 6 units and the internship.
Oh.
And then, God. And then in the second semester, I have evidence and advocacy, which is the second capstone-ish course that you have to do, 6 units.
Yeah.
I'm doing contract law, selected issues. Then I'm doing a course called remedies, which is apparently just a fuck in the arse.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Ah. Gonna be fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
All the while stressing about whether or not you'll get into grad programs. Fun times.
Right.
Yes.
Isn't that so exciting?
Ugh.
God, I can't wait to do so many online interviews that I want to kill myself.
Good lord.
I can see it now.
Mm-hmm.
I already did too many of them this year, just while I was applying for summer clerkships and internships. And I'm going to be applying for more grad programs.
God.
And by more, I mean like at least 4 to 5 times more grad positions or programs than I applied for clerkships or internships.
Jesus.
So I'm just going to cry.
Oh.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
What's actually mildly annoying is that some of the APS grad program stuff open in... The applications open in Feb and close in March. And
Ooh.
I don't know if you know what my February schedule at the moment looks like, but Danny's in Adelaide from the 2nd to the 14th of February.
Uh-huh.
Which is a Friday. The 14th is a Friday.
Yes.
And then from the 17th, I start... Well, it's supposed to be 2 weeks full-time at my internship. But because I'm working 2 days a week at the law firm, I'm going to try to ask them if I can do 3 days a week at the internship. But regardless, I'll be working 5 days a week. So I'll be working full-time regardless for 2 weeks. And then I start university.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't know when I'm going to get time to do anything there.
Just panic submit all those applications.
That's not how you do them.
But sometimes you have no choice.
I don't want no choice.
Well, you know. Who knows? Maybe one of those panic submissions will actually get you the grad program that you want.
Oh wait, at the least none of them are due early March.
Oh, that's true.
I have like all of March for some of them. Heck yeah. Not that that's gonna help, because fingers
Because
crossed
you know
they'll be
me.
extended at this... Well, fingers crossed they'll be extended at this law firm. So my
Yes.
contract will be extended. So I'll be
Yes.
working there 2 days a week, and at the internship 1 day a week. And guess what I'm doing for my other 2 days during the business week?
What?
I'm at uni.
Yay! Fun times. You'll actually be at uni.
Yeah, I guess so. I might as well. Fuck, I'm coming to the city every day. Might as well go. This is reminiscent of me 2 years ago when I used to work at Cotton On, like, around my uni schedule. So I'd be in the city 7 days a week.
Oof.
My city commute is like an hour.
Oh, God.
But my life is great.
So yeah, aside from grad and applying for future grad program stuff, is there something you hope comes out next year? Like, for you personally, what do you want next year? Like, is there something that you hope to achieve aside from like graduation and job prospects? And no, I'm going to say that you cannot say that Danny says yes.
Wow, rude. Wow. 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 Can't believe you. I don't know, there's a couple of things that I want to happen in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
How strange. Wait. Let me just into it. Well, obviously, okay, you said aside from finding a grab job, but that's like genuinely quite a big goal of my next year. And I don't know if this past maybe 20 minutes of me talking about it have emphasized it, but a lot of my time next year, I'm hoping, is going to be devoted to that.
Mm-hmm.
One of my, like, very... it's a very dumb goal. But one of the goals that I've actually written down for 2020 is to own one grey, black, and navy suit.
Ooh.
I'm sort of amending the black to a charcoal because I think it's probably more versatile.
Uh-huh.
I do have the charcoal suit. And I have a navy suit. I'm currently looking for a grey suit.
Mm-hmm.
Can't find them anywhere. What that actually means is I'm waiting for Connor to come out with a grey suit because their suits fit me so well that the only thing I need to get tailored is the pants hem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not even a joke. I can get a jacket that fits me basically perfectly and pants that fit me almost perfectly everywhere except the leg.
Yeah. Mm.
So, what I've decided is I'm just going to wait until Connor comes out with a grey suit
Or maybe
so I can buy it.
They come in with the random spawn.
Do you know what, Josh?
What?
They
What?
used to have a grey suit. They used to have a grey suit.
Then they took it
Right?
away.
No. I went into the city Connor in Rundle Mall. I tried on their grey suit.
Yeah.
They did not have the right jacket size for me. They only had the one size above.
Uh-huh.
And I asked the guy, and he goes, one store looks like they might have one of the jacket in your size. So he calls. Guess what they don't have? The jacket in my size. And do you know what he tells me? He tells me that they're not going to continue stocking that one.
Oh.
Like, it's getting phased out, obviously, seasonal.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes.
But, like, fuck, it's summer. That's not even like, I don't understand. It's summer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you not want a nice grey suit for summer? Is that not a good summer suit colour? I'm just trying to understand life, Josh.
We all are.
Like, I really think, like, grey, like a nice grey is a summer suit colour. Also, and I'm sort of putting this goal out there, very dependent on, like, the continuance of regular employment for me. But I want to start going to the gym or exercising.
I feel
I
like...
have said that probably 3 years in a row. And have I done it? No. But I should, right?
I mean, you know, if
also,
you
I
want
want
to
to make drinking water a habit, which isn't really me wanting something to, like, materialize, because that's very much just like a Brandon drinks water, you fuckhead.
Maybe you should follow that drink water bitch Twitter account.
No,
It does
it won't
have
help.
the post notifications.
It won't help. But, like, on my I have a new shopping list.
Oh my lord.
I don't know what is up today. My head is all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't tell from the way that I am talking currently. I have a new shopping list of things that I want. I made one very recently for, like, suiting items, like corporate wear.
Yes.
For stuff that I can wear into the office. Because I bought, basically, the charcoal suit last week, and my parents were like, oh, we'll pay for it, because it'll be your Christmas present. So, like, I got a free suit. But then I was like, yeah, but it's charcoal, and now I need, like, clothes to go with it, you know? I need the rest of the outfit, because it was just the jacket and the trousers.
Yes.
So I've put up this shopping list of, like, all the random suiting stuff I want. It's 3 shirts and 6 ties.
What?
Yeah. Like a light blue shirt, a light pink shirt, another white shirt, even though I already have 2. And then, like, a navy tie, a burgundy tie, a black tie, a grey or charcoal tie. I think, like, a dark green tie would look really nice with a charcoal suit. And a pink tie. Because you could wear both the navy and the pink with the light blue shirt.
Yeah.
And you can wear the pink, the navy, and the burgundy even with the light pink shirt. Did I say light pink twice?
Don't know.
The first one was meant to be light blue. And then, like, I bought new black shoes because the only black shoes I own are Vans or Boots. But new to my shopping list is I want a, like, slim card wallet. Because nothing is uglier than a bulky wallet in a suit.
Yes.
God. Pisses me off every time I have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also want a new water bottle. I don't think I've ever said that in my life.
No, I don't think I've ever heard
Not
that.
a water bottle sort of guy.
No.
Can you
You're
tell?
not that. You're not that gay that drinks water. No.
I'm not. I'm such
No.
a dehydrated gay. And then like you know that I got that bag for Christmas.
This bitch posts on group chat. It's like, hey guys, I'm getting this leather bag, and it's like, how much is it? It was like $300 initially, right? And then
It's on the group chat.
yeah, and then we threw you under. Well, not me, because I actually looked at the price. It's like it's $170, but still, what the fuck, Brandon?
Shut up. Yeah, it was $300 originally. It's
Yes.
40% off. So
It
like
was 170.
180,
Yeah.
which is a pretty good price for a leather bag. And like, here's the thing: I can't wear any of my backpacks to the office. And literally, what this has meant for me is that for the 2 weeks that I have to work there before we close for Christmas, I'm not bringing anything with me to the office.
What?
Yeah. Or like, if I need to bring a folder, that's the only thing that's coming with me. I'm not bringing a water bottle. I'm not bringing lunch.
What?
Yeah, I'm buying lunch every time I walk into the office.
Sweet
Not even a joke.
Jesus.
What? I get an hour lunch break in the city, and
That's true.
I tried a really nice, like, fried chicken place today.
Add that to the list.
Yeah, it's just like a lot. And then this is gonna sound dumb, and I hate the fact that I've thought of it. I calculated all of my pays until, well, for 3 pay weeks, I've calculated my pay, and it's like a significant amount for me, considering like the lack of work that I've sort of had in this. Well, I want to say second half of the year, but also I guess I wasn't working in the first half of the year. That was, very much by choice.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a giant, like, fat savings behind me at that, like, in the first half of it. And it's a lot. And I'm very excited to have that money because I was very stressed about paying for my 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Like, low-key, I think 2,000 to 3,000 is going into my 21st.
Jesus Christ.
So you should come, Josh, because there's gonna be free alcohol.
You know, that won't lure me. That will lure the other mates.
I know. There'll be free food,
Yeah, that's true.
music,
Mm-hmm.
me.
Are you free?
No.
See?
Spending.
See?
Hopefully Olivia. I hope she can make a birthday.
Fingers crossed.
So many things. Seamus. I think I extended the invitation to him, and if not, I need to message Olivia at some point. You should come.
No pressure.
No, but at the same time, it's just like saving money for my 21st, saving money for when Danny's here, but also wanting many things because I finally have money. My life is so hard.
Lord
That
help
one was
us all.
very much a joke. I understand
Yeah.
how, like, not genuinely hard my life is.
Oh no, we got that.
Hey, my life is very difficult, Josh. But how exciting. I found out that I'm part-time at the law firm, so I'm technically getting paid from 2 jobs for Boxing Day.
Woo!
What a life.
What a life.
What a life.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Yeah.
I think this is a good time to wrap up.
Yeah, I think I've talked so much my throat hurts.
You know what you need? Do you know what you need to do? You need to fucking drink water, bitch.
I think this is like the most talkative I've ever been on a podcast, and this includes my last Let's Get Deeper.
Yes. Actually, yes. This will be the first time in Audacity that I will see less of my peaks and more of Brandon's. How wonderful. This is the first, ladies and gentlemen. We need to
What a treat.
What even happened to you? Who are you?
You mean I've been in a law firm all day? That's what happened to me.
Over 2019, what happened to you?
God. Everything happened.
Quite literally everything happened.
Right, what a plethora of topics we talked about tonight.
God bless. It's nothing more than the usual, you know. Quite literally nothing more than the usual. We literally talked about education, queer shit, and media.
That's so us. And somehow it's different every time. Like,
yeah, never the same combination of stuff to talk about, but it's always the same fucking three themes. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How on brand, Brandon?
God bless us.
God bless. God fucking bless. Anyways, thank you for doing this again.
Thanks for having me. Oh, I've said that so much in the last week. 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Oof.
There was 1 week where I did 4 interviews in a week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No. Fun times. Anyways, if people want to find you, this is going to be very tricky if you rebrand. What I might do is, if and when Brandon decides to rebrand, it'll be in the description. But for now, as of December 2019, where can people find you?
So, you can find me on Instagram at brndn.le or on Twitter, brndnle, because Twitter hates periods.
Sweet. And, if you want to come find me, well, you're going to have to listen to my episode, and find out where I exist. And yeah, socials for the podcast. If you want to come find us, we are both on Twitter and Instagram as Great Mates Podcast. Come sub to this show, Let's Get Deeper, basically everywhere you find other podcasts, and go sub to our 2 other shows, Spoilers for Days and the regular show, Great Mates Podcast. If you like this episode, share it to your friends. For Danny, hi, I guess. It'll be very random if Danny does listen to this out of the blue, without you telling him. Because it might spoil the surprise. Oh, what fun. That's going to be it. We'll see you guys on another episode. Bye.
Bye.